Hi, friends, it's Deb, and over the past few weeks, we've been exploring unity in different ways. We began with steadiness as we learn to come back to the body, to the breath, to something stable. Then we explored unity in relationship and how awareness helps us pause and meet others with a little more space and care. And last week, we widened that even further to include the large whole, recognizing that we are not separate from life, but part of it. So this week, we begin to ask a different question, not just what is unity, but what does it look like to live this? Because it's one thing to understand connection during meditation, and another to remember it is the middle of daily life and conversations and stress and moments where we feel rushed or overwhelmed. And oftentimes, unity isn't something we lose completely. It's something we forget, right? In a moment of frustration, the mind narrows. In a moment of stress, the body tightens. In a difficult interaction, we may feel separate again, and that's not a mistake. That's the nervous system doing what it's designed to protect, to respond, to manage. And so practice doesn't mean we stay in a state of connection all the time. It means we begin to notice when we've moved away and gently return back to the breath, back to the body, back to awareness. And sometimes back to remembering this person, just like me, is navigating their own experience. Or could be this moment is a part of a larger flow, not something, not something happening only to me. So when we talk about living unity, it doesn't have to be big or dramatic. It often shows up in very small ways. For example, a pause before responding, a breath in the middle of a busy moment, choosing to soften instead of tightening, recognizing that someone else is having a hard day. Basically, letting yourself be human and allowing others to be human too. Now, there are moments in my own life where I notice how quickly the mind can move into tension or separation, and sometimes something very ordinary, a conversation, a decision, a full day. And what I've noticed is that it's not about preventing that, it's about catching it and gently and then coming back. Even one breath can shift something. Even a small amount of awareness can reconnect us. So this week, we're not adding something new, we're bringing everything together: steadiness, awareness, compassion, connection, and beginning to live it in small, real ways. So you might gently reflect this week: where in my day can I remember to pause? Where can I soften even slightly? And what does unity feel like? Not as an idea, but as a lived experience. And that's our meditation in our 7-minute podcast that you'll be able to listen to and how we do that. So, friends, if you want to join me here on the Peaceful Path, be sure to come to our website at peacefulwellness.org. Join our free school community at peacefulwellnessgroup.com. Glad to have you there as we share and talk and learn together what mindfulness and other practices can help us with. So thank you for joining with me. And as always, I wish you much peace.